B-double-E-double-R-U-N, beer run. B-double-E-double-R-U-N, beer run. All we need is a 10 and a 5 or a car and a key and a sober driver. B-double-E-double-R-U-N, beer run.
Shit, it's already one of them days.
Wait. Damn it.
Matt's already back.
I asked you to do one simple thing.
Video's ruined.
Kill Superman, and you couldn't even do
You
that.
didn't tell me to kill Superman. If you did, I didn't hear you.
What are we looking at? Looking at something Matt picked up. Coffin Flop, a double IPA. No, it's Coffin, it's not coffee.
I thought it kind of looked cool.
I'm not exactly sure how I feel about coffee IPAs and that kind of shit. You know, where you thinking, oh, this is going to be like a nice, good, dark beer, and you pour it out and you realize it's not.
Hey, look at this one. I listened to you, did it full. Look at that. Perfect pull. I didn't even rip the top part off.
I didn't even successfully do that last time. Where were you going to stick it?
I don't know.
We're running out of sticky spots. We have to just keep marching that way, I guess. Okay, so. That ass. Okay.
So what are you drinking?
What am I drinking?
You got some Drekker. I got the Steel Reserve over here. That's what it looks like.
Green. Gotta get the green Steel Reserve, like I gave to Michael that time. And he pissed like green shit for like 4 days and said whatever that was, never ever give it to me again.
This is a really light looking IPA.
So it's a collaboration between the beer company. I don't know, don't recognize the label, so.
I figured it was one that we haven't tried because a couple of the other, they really only have single cans.
What do you mean it looks light?
The color of it.
Oh.
They either have a lot of different single cans, but the 4-packs they don't have a lot of, and the 4-packs are mostly all IPAs or double IPAs. So I grabbed the one I knew
Tropical
that we haven't tried,
and a real hoppy, almost like that mosaic.
I do kind of like the art too, though. King Kong looking thing.
Pilsner, malted oats, flaked oats.
Oh, it's a Pilsner?
Hops are Nectaron, Cairo, Citra, and Mosaic.
Okay, so it's an orangey.
Here's the problem. The 2 out of the 4 hops that are being used, I think it tastes fantastic for the first sip.
And then it goes downhill quick.
So if we drink both of these, what do you say? Oh, they're 9%ers?
8.2. Already ruined.
Can't fuck it.
Cheers, boss.
Then after this, we're grilling. So if we seem somewhat impatient, we've already been.
It was a party in my garage.
It was a party.
Keith was over.
Hey, Jerry, Danielle was there.
Yeah, Keith was over. Jason came over, and then
For a minute, I was like, "Do I have to tell you the name of your friend?"
I was having a brain fart. Well, then my sister came out. Eric was over, and then my grandma came out. It was a good time. We whoop it up in the alley, that's for sure.
You know, the funny thing is about your grandma is it's not like everybody has to shift from third back into first when she shows up. You just keep acting like you normally do. she's pretty much used to it.
She's pretty cool.
Just keep acting immature.
Well, she's 92. She used to party pretty hard when she was young. She just don't want to admit it. But I've heard stories from her friends.
I try because I have a couple of things here.
I still try to be respectful.
Not only am I your friend, I'm also the neighbor, so I have to like.
Well, we still try to be respectful.
I'd never do anything to disrespect your grandma. Oh, it really smells good. So
I already took a sip. Yeah, it's not bad. Might go downhill quick. Actually, it set up my truck for the last. It was supposed to only be an hour, but since
oh, she's kind of cute.
She's very cute. Since we bullshitted for like 2-3 hours out there.
Yeah.
These are a little warmer than I thought. If I think they'll be colder, it'll be even better.
If I was really worried about it, I would have run them over. I realized what was happening. Of course, my back's going to shit as we're. It's like, oh, come on.
I keep telling you, I got some for that.
Hey, Christine, how was the girl party? You know what?
You ain't even gonna be able to do that. You're gonna be upstairs, fucking chilling out on Netflix or your phone.
You know what I hate? I'm not saying that it's like...
Did you see that? Sorry, carry on.
She's kind of cute, too. No, when you're in bed. I mean, I'm sure, if you say this hasn't happened to you, then you've actually never, like, watched Netflix or TikTok or whatever you do when you're in bed.
One more
But
show.
I'm laying with my head on the pillow, and then you start to doze, and you smash your own face when you let go of the... Oh, fuck. That's never...
You know what?
That's never happened to me.
I'm pretty sure I've done that a couple times, but for me it's more like this. I'm starting to doze off and I just put it on the big screen. Like, fuck that, I'm not watching my TV anymore. I don't have to worry about keeping someone up next to me.
See, that's why I wanted to get a smarter TV. Our bedroom, you can't stream.
My screen is huge, so it's bright as hell, and then I'll do this.
Huge.
Soon as I start snoring, I'll do one of these, and then you got the light, and it's like I scare the fuck out of myself, wide awake again. All right, here's another episode.
I don't know what it is I like about her. I think it's her boobs. Okay. Okay, now, I don't know if someone got deleted here or what, because Smile Money says power was out, so not first. You're first. And the Hector says, next time, rub 2 squirrels together for a static electricity. Miles does that with his cave to use the microwave to heat up fish heads. Smile Money says, well, that would be a bit much. I had to enter my appearance, then I had to enter my appearance and then turned off when I saw Matt co-hosting. Take some antacid, let it kick in, then watch the video.
Thanks.
Ben!
I'm back.
Ben said, guess what? I hope you shook a few extras. Ben N says, boom. And then Ben says, I'll take first then. And then Hector says, nope, I was first. Evidently WokeTube says, Hector. Smile Money says, pretty sure increasing alcohol content relates to sugar added when the yeast adds and then crap out alcohol. Those are layman's terms. Well, you know, if I ever tried making any. Rich Huff says, cheers all. Thank you, Rich. Jeremy. That's where I got my Oberon start. Pony Keg. One of my first beers from back in the days. Matter of fact, before I left my apartment, I peeled off the original Oberon sticker from my upstairs wall. Jeremy, I can officially confirm that on my way home from work today, I stopped and I picked up 2 of the variety packs of Oberon, so that we have that when you're here, and they're in the Frigipoo. And I'm glad I did, because unless there's more in the store, there was only 3 in the cooler, so I wanted to grab those 2. Damn.
I'm looking, I don't see...
Poco says not top 10. You might actually be.
I don't see the individual we were discussing earlier about barbecuing with. I tried to look them up to send them an invite, but can't find them. You having a brain fart? I'll tell you later.
Tonight?
Yeah.
I didn't know we were going to barbecue with somebody.
No, we were going to barbecue and just share with somebody.
Oh.
I tried to look them up online. I can't find them.
See, I don't even think Mike has his number. Then again, where's Mike?
He was out earlier today.
I mean, well, technically, Mike, you'd see Mike late on a Tuesday because he has Wednesday off. Now, tonight, he's has to...
Going to bed early.
Mm-hmm.
She looks very nice.
Hector, Matt mentioned Viagra. Eric eats them like Tic Tacs to get it up for more than 5 minutes.
I think that might have been some kind of reference I might have been using with the Viagra. I might need some of that stuff too. I think I'm starting to go weak. Well, it might be that, or just because it's the lack of it. I don't know, but I guess I really ain't worried.
Trying to think of a good analogy on the fly here. I need Viagra like I got nothing.
Like Biden needs real votes.
I guess one of my personal favorites. This isn't one of her hotter looking pictures, but overall I do like her body.
Honestly, that kind of looks like something my son's girlfriend might grow up to be. She's got the weird eyes and the kind of reddish hair. I know the picture I showed you, she didn't really even look redhead or cute. She looks like a native, but...
Charlie didn't seem all that impressed when I asked if I could get a pic.
He's like, I don't want to share this shit.
You know what
I mean? That's my bitch.
You know what I mean, Charlie?
That's my bitch.
Okay.
But you ask her what color hair she has, he has no problem going, ginger.
I got an analogy now. Since how I have an electric lawnmower, I need Viagra like my lawnmower needs gasoline. There's just no need.
Well, same with Biden needing real votes.
I saw a video today, and I'm like, going,
Michigan
wow.
Michigan now has evidence of voter fraud in the masses.
They're talking about something major going down, and I'm reading the comments, and they're like going, or only if, this is never going to happen, Biden will never be arrested, they cover this shit up, pass.
Yep.
I mean, over here, we have the column of everything provable that Biden has done, yet nothing has happened. Over here, we have the column of lies, accusations. I was watching...
without the evidence. Without the hard evidence.
Levine?
Yeah.
He was, oh my God.
Mark Levine?
Mark Levine, he was on a fucking rant, and he goes, these fucking people are making shit up. This is the statute that they're applying to this. How come...
Doesn't even make sense.
He goes, I have a question for this Jack Smith. If you are going after Trump for insurrection, then why are you not actually charging him with it under the statute? Instead, you are charging him with stuff that doesn't even apply or make sense. Oh, you know why? Because you don't have a fucking case. Everything you had is made up. And then, here's a for instance, and I should even send him a link to this. Little Ricky is the son of a guy I used to work for. Little Ricky, you are a fucking idiot, and so is your fucking stupid wife. They put up a thing saying Trump is... Personal favorite, by the way. Greg says this picture isn't real, that she's been airbrushed.
Oh, no, I think the same thing, but you know what? It's still...
I'll take her 50% less than that.
That's still beautiful.
Because... okay, so... Little Ricky and his wife are fucking idiots. They're going on about how Trump put himself in this situation and he deserves everything he can get. You know what? All you know is lies and accusations, and yet none of it. Accusations, sorry. None of it, except for the tattoo, but I could overlook that, and the facial. No, forget it. The only thing she's got going for her is red hair. She's a ginger.
What? I take her.
But these people that have come to a conclusion on Trump, maybe if they actually knew the truth, because that's the only thing that people have as a weapon against Trump is lies. Lies and accusations. Accusations.
No, I won't say they're all 100% lies and accusations. I don't think he's perfect. But what they're accusing him of, yes. What they're accusing him of is nothing in the grand scheme of things, like compared to what Biden's doing. I mean, Trump was, I believe Trump was really trying to better the country. He's not doing it for money. He's got money. He's got power. Now, yeah, it might stroke his ego a little bit to be president and have more power and say he's president. However, he's going after the fucking swamp. He's actually making America better.
Oh, that's why they're truly mad.
When's the last president that you could look back at and say, you know what, he was a good president. He was literally doing what was right by the people.
Nope.
When's the last president?
I really think that
they're usually all off. All the good presidents are getting attacked, slandered, or murdered.
No, I think first of all, I think there's been fraud since the dawn of time. They just didn't think they needed as much fraud because they didn't think they were so sure that that cunt Hillary Clinton, the fucking murder mistress of the world. I tell you what, never ever have Hillary Clinton mad at you, because you will be found. You will have suicided yourself with a revolver and managed to get 3 shots off.
So you look at. Remember the guy that we just traded for Griner or whatever? The Angel of Death, they called him, right? The Russian arms dealer. I look at Hillary Clinton. She is the Angel of Death of America. No, I'm serious. That I look at her as she's the Angel of Death of America.
No, it's just. I mean, how many people can honestly say that they know 4 now, people that have died mysteriously in an airplane crash?
3 or 4. Oh, it's just airplane crash.
Yeah.
Like, no, for how many of her friends have died mysteriously? No. It's not a fucking coincidence.
I bet you she won't answer this, but.
It's not a coincidence.
Hey, Google, what is the Clinton kill count up to?
I heard it was at least 56, and that was before.
I don't understand.
Of course you don't. You're part of the fucking problem.
I would say it was at least 60, and that's what we know of, and not like out of the country, hits on foreign politician, stuff like that. I would say at least 60.
I probably have to use DuckDuckGo to get a
I thought we were supposed to. Yeah, you're right. I thought we were supposed to be doing this fast, though, so I'm going to let you keep ranting and reading. I'm going to go have a smoky poo. Got a little topper off, I'm only at about 1.4.
Hey, if you really want to get predictive, where are we minute-wise? Wow, really early. Wasn't saying I might want to turn the grill on.
No, it's too early yet.
17.
You said you had 60 comments. You only are about 4 or 5 deep, so that'll be my smoke number 2, because I know how you roll, especially when you start ranting like you do.
That might have been it right there.
I just, hey, that's all right. That's why we all love your show. You rant, and I just act stupid. Everyone's got their purpose in place.
The full Clinton.
As long as we know what we are, and we're good with it, what else does it matter?
Ooh, they got them. They got every one of them in here.
I like her.
And
DuckDuckGo?
The last one on here is 35, but that's not right.
35?
Yeah, we are way beyond that.
No, well, that might be what they more are able to. It's a lot more verifiable, or a lot more.
The comprehensive Clinton body count. Just the fact that this exists.
The last one that I heard was 50, like 53 or 57, but that was before a few more. So I'm going to guess
57.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm going to guess about 60 is where it's at right now. I mean, hell, look at Obama's cook. She probably did that too. That was a joke, but I can see it. Anyways, I would say roughly about 60, but then you got to add that. That's what we know and think.
Yeah, and
those are high names. Those are high name people. You're looking at probably more like 200.
I mean, Hillary could be in the back of could be in the back of a car going, "I didn't like the way that guy looked at me. Have him killed."
That's what I'm saying. Like, no, these are high-end people, maybe oppositions or whatever. You know how many other people she probably had off just because she didn't like the person?
You should probably. You might go out for a smoke and not come back.
She can fucking suck it. Start calling her Monica.
No, even in her best day, that would never happen. I'd have to like
punch her teeth out.
I'd have to do like 3 lines of fucking ground up Viagra just to. Oh my! Well, can we turn the lights off? No, that's not good enough.
I'd have to punch her teeth out and then put a paper bag over there and draw a Wilson on it.
Smile money.
You know what a Wilson is, right?
Yes. You would buy 2 of the same handgun so that you can keep one in your plastic stock. Actually, why would you buy a separate pistol caliber carbine? They go ting 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 also with longer barrels. You're not carrying around plastic stock to insert your handgun when you need more control. Now, if you can't afford a second gun, great idea. Why? You're like working with Greg sometimes. Everything is opposition with you. Could we have a brew review where you actually agreed with a goddamn thing I said? I mean, what is so bad about having 2 G20s? They're 10 millimeter. One is in my plastic stock, and one, maybe I'd carry it or something. Or I have a tactical holster that, oh, by the way, I've been working out. Oh. Hey, I wasn't shitting last night in the captain group on Messenger. I had salad and tomato juice for dinner last night. Don't judge. Might have looked like a Bloody Mary and some green olives. Mike says, cheers, boy. Cheers, Mike. I should pour shots. Tell Matt it's tequila and pour him some straight Everclear. No, because, you know why? Fuck you. Because I'm the one that has to deal with him. You guys can just watch the video and go away. Not me. Smile money. I lasted a couple of seconds on the Messenger group. It was easy to see why or where it was going, laugh out loud. Smile, I agree. Not exactly how I knew there were some of you, David for instance, you for instance, I really wanted that interaction but yet it's just went straight porn. I mean, there's some funny jokes every now and then. Jay from Elite Ammunition, for instance, shares a 50-50 mix of political, newsworthy shit and porn. Jay just is stuck in the 70s on porn, though. Jay. And Jay, I don't know if it's going to be possible or not. At this moment in time, because I know that I could get in the car early on a Saturday morning, like real early on a Saturday morning, and be down at your house easily by 11, and then head back. If I left at like 10, 11 on a Sunday, and that's why I haven't put the 2 items in the mail, because I thought it would be fun to actually come down and hang out, do some beers, and one pistol is going to stay with you for a while for some extensive modding, and then the FN57 would be the new flat-faced next generation trigger, along with dialing back on the mag release. I want to be able to carry it. And when I do, that mag release seems to hit both the holsters that I have, and it ejects the mag. And obviously, that is a bad thing on a carry firearm. So the FN, the reason that you don't see it as much as other stuff that I have is because it lives with Alice. It's part of my bug out system. The FN57 is absolutely the perfect bug out / get home bag. It holds a shitload of ammunition, and most of what I have, actually I think everything in the Alice kit is the T6Bs or more. That's a T6B. I don't remember what the other one was, but You said that the T6B was nasty, and these ones went through everything else. Eltinda, ooh yeah. And Hector says Mo to the U. Poco says D5. D5 is a misdemeanor. Yes. Hector says C5, as in cat 5. C5 is also a miss. It's my money. I was working on a second job cutting grass on a 30-acre estate every Saturday. Still had a landscaper cut my grass for $25. They have a crew, took 10 minutes, 0-turn mower. A guy with a weed whacker and a third with a blower to do cleanup. Meanwhile, I got to play with some small tractors and a large 0-turn. Mike? The Oberon variety pack you had is way different than the variety pack my Walmart has. Yes, they have two. The other, that's not Oberon though. Never mind. I actually, what the hell is in yours? What I'm trying to get a hold of is the Oberon Tropical. Oh,
that's the one I just had. I was talking to Jason and Keith about. That's got like a blue or green pack. That was good. I went through that real fast.
Yeah, but have you seen it this year?
Yes.
Where?
Super One. I got one of that, and then the orange one I had, that was the
I was just there.
one Keith was drinking.
And they did not have the tropical.
Well, this was 2-3 weeks ago.
Son of a bitch.
It was actually really good. I literally went through that in a day or two.
It was yeah. Well, what's the difference between that and everything else? Poco says strange. I was told I would never be invited to anything and have an open invite, so if there's something going on, consider myself invited.
Poco, see, you know what? I'm never invited either.
See, Poco, let me rephrase so that nobody that either isn't going to be here or showing up on their own, there was only one person invited. I'm not saying that anybody else showing up I have an issue with. I don't. But to have, never mind. I don't want to revisit this. But
there's only so much room and only so much Christine can take.
There it does. Yeah. I mean,
I'll say it for you. That's all right.
First of all, we try to help people. First of all, if it's a money issue, hell yeah, we try to do everything we can. Of course,
I did hear about well, never mind. I won't say it.
Well, either way, well, you know what would be.
Oh, never mind. I thought that was Pamela Anderson on the right, and then I see her tits and they're way too small.
Hey,
I used to love her.
You know, it'd be funny.
What?
If John thought it'd be cool to use his camper.
I bet you he would even do it for $50 a night. Just give him some money. Keep it clean. $50 a night. Alright, you know what? Fuck $50 a night. A case of beer. I know, John. A case of beer, I could probably work it in. Do you want me to ask?
Well, if I don't get a response soon, I was told that this was the option. That's why I told them that it was the option.
But if that don't work, I could do a 10 for free. I know that's not perfect, but I could do a 10 for free. As long as it's quiet. But
you know the other thing that I've wondered about?
I could do a 10 for free.
If Mike would let him use a room.
But John might not be bad. Honestly, if you give him a case of Bush, he drinks the cheap shit. You give him a case of Bush every night, I guarantee he'd probably be down.
I mean, either way, I want these two have to be here.
No, and that's what I'm saying. Do you want me to talk to him? I'll talk to him. I'll ask. I don't want to say I'm like this, but I tell you what, I'm pretty close, especially since Miles becomes such a douche.
Make it a not for sure thing, but at least let's have that as a backup.
An option.
Yeah.
Yes, that's all.
See, and thanks to things, I've spent quite a bit of time lately with John, and I was like,
he's not bad. No, you know what? He is a heavy drinker. And I know everyone sees me and thinks that I am. I'm not saying I'm not. a functioning alcoholic. But I also know my responsibilities, and I make sure I can perform for my responsibilities. And typically when you guys see me, it's my one night of the week free that, I'm on a mission. I'm
just saying, when you hear all this shit and then you spend a couple of hours...
He's very nice. Even when he's drunk, he's a very friendly, laughable guy.
No, he's like almost cartoon nice.
Yeah.
I mean...
No, he's very nice. You know what? And he used to be one of the toughest sons of bitches around this area. And no one ever thinks twice about that. I would have laughed to see Miles fuck with them. Even Mike said, fuck. I've seen that guy fuck some people up many times over. But you know what? He's like me. You might have arguments and disagree, but I don't ever want to get physical with people. I don't. Yeah, I'll take one. I don't ever want to get physical with people because you know what? Bad things happen. It don't matter what party it is. Bad things are happening to both parties if it gets physical. Why do that?
You know what, Matt? I'm a lover, not a fighter.
Okay.
I haven't been in a fight in a long time. And I have to honestly admit, I don't remember it.
My last time was at Players, and the guy fucking pushed me 3 times. I said, all right. And I literally said this out in front of a bunch of girls. All right, 1, I was counting out loud. 2, you put your hands on me 3 times. All right, now you're fucked. And all I did was I grabbed them, fucking sweep kicked them, put them on the ground, and I sat on top of them until people came and took us away. So I'm like, hey, the whole time I was sitting on top of him so he couldn't hit me, I'm like, I don't want to do this, dude. I don't want to put you in a sleeper. I don't want to knock you out. I don't want to put you in an arm bar. I don't want to do this, period. But you're going to keep pushing. You want to fight? I'm proving right now that I'm going to kick your ass, but I'm not even going to hurt you because that's not what I'm here to do.
No, see, me, I'm a redhead. And it was all I ever heard through school endlessly. It takes 2 to fight. Okay, so I walk into the room and because I'm a redhead,
I ain't a bitch either.
People had to start fucking with me.
Yeah.
And there was this kid, he had actually flunked 2 grades. So he was 2 years older than our entire class. And this kid was constantly fucking...
Well, you know,
redhead redhead that.
Well, you also know he didn't have a brain if he flunked twice already. I mean,
yeah. See, that's what the catalyst was. He came to he was out biking one day and came to my house with a bunch of his friends and started some shit. And I turned around and I said, like I'm gonna listen to a fucking flunky like you. And he jumped off his bike. And the next thing I remember, my friend Bob is pulling me off, and he goes, "What the fuck is wrong with you?" And I go, "What?" He goes, "You kept hitting him and hitting him and hitting him."
Blackout moments.
Hey, fucking Carl LaFontaine never fucking talked to me ever again. Let alone called me a redhead or anything.
I was gonna say, but that's probably.
Oh, and all of his friends moved the fuck out of my way when I walked by too. I wish I could have remembered it. I guess it was great. Hector, Matt, I believe in alien life, but been there? Question mark. You do realize the next nearest planet of our solar system is 4 light years away. That means the speed of light, it would take them 4 years to get here. The next nearest from that, 10.5 light years away.
Hector, I'm not trying to argue or make it sound sense because you know what? Their technology is probably going to be a lot better. They can probably sleep in stateless subconscious until they get here for all we know. Honestly. Or their lifespans could be 1,000 million years old. We don't know. But I do believe in alien life form. There's no way we're the only fucking living planet ever out there.
That's because I personally believe aliens built the pyramids.
Yeah, we probably... I believe that we had a lot of...
There's an episode of Star Trek where they find out that our DNA and aliens are the same because they grew us. We were their offspring.
Not heard that. I've seen a lot of sci-fi shows that run the same kind of thing.
Then he says, I still think Miles is from Chewbacca's homeworld. Smile Money. Matt, election security measures. To ask them how they counted 84 million votes, he had everyone in the U.S. agree not to vote. Great plan.
No, like I said, that's never going to happen, but that would be a great idea. But you also see the thing that's going around. I think David threw it out there. I forget his last name, but David threw it out there. He put a post out on Facebook that every single dollar bill has a serial number. Why can't we do that with election votes?
What was that? Why don't we have the same integrity for voting and legal immigrants as we do for people that want to buy firearms? If you can make everybody responsible for firearms, then why don't we do that for elections and illegal immigrants?
Well, that would make it a lot more difficult to cheat. That's why, Eric.
Well, you know he's right. What is that thing with Morgan Freeman with the arrow?
Sorry, I'm sounding drunk again. I'm going to stop talking.
You know he's right.
I'm going to stop talking. I'm sorry. I blew up. Apologies.
Smile Money, would you get rid of Social Security and Medicare, ? Or is this not included in what you consider socialism? What about Medicaid and disability for children? What about unemployment insurance?
Well, the problem is we should get rid of them because we should all have our own 401ks. The problem is those 401ks and Social Security are actually getting stripped from people, and that is the problem because they've paid in. It shouldn't be something run by the government. It should be run by private companies that we pay into. And there should be many private companies that do this, not just one like, let's just use BlackRock for example, not that they do that.
Thank you, David.
But they've gotten way too big. You should be able to pick out your own company.
Way too big? They're like oxygen, for Christ's sake.
No, that's what I'm saying. But I'm using them as an example, like how you should pay into a private company, and then you should be able to reap your rewards that you're paying into. Right now, unfortunately, the government's taking control of all of that, and they're literally cutting people out like, nope, you fucked up, we're not paying you this. Or, oh, we ran out of money because we're paying off, we're laundering all the money that we've got to Ukraine, so we can't afford this. Now they're saying, hold on, let me get this straight. We had the baby boom and all this other bullshit, and now they're saying, well, we can't pay for this stuff because there's not enough new children and new income to keep the money afloat for the older generation. Guess what? The older generation is a lot smaller than the younger generation. How can we not afford to pay for their contributions?
Hey,
get
McCline,
the fuck out of here.
McCline, is this your favorite drink? Asking for a friend.
Actually, I really like her.
Oh, fuck, I had something great I was going to
You know what? I can't compare her to her because she is definitely above and beyond. But that's kind of why I lost my knife the other night on the beach.
God damn it, I had something great to add to what you were saying. And I got sidetracked by titties. It's kind of like starting my life.
Okay. Salty, when I say naked, you say how naked? Hector says beyond
Very naked.
That work? Laugh out loud? Okay. Bad. Greetings, Captain. Greetings, my brother.
Someday, it would actually be nice to sit around the fire pit and share a drink with him. What the fuck is your problem?
Muyutoshi.
Then Bat says,
Grab some
over
cups.
on
Grab some
Lobster
cups.
Cherry years ago.
Grab some cups.
God. We haven't even got called. EMT says, ew, bottle ships are touching tips.
I know it's coming.
Yeah, actually they are. Hector says, Eric and Matt touch tips after the review. So?
Hey, you know what? Hey, correction. We do it before the review and after the review. Alright? We touch tips often.
Me and Dave touched tips yesterday. That's why I wasn't here. We were touching tips. Actually, I was going to send that picture to Jeremy, but yeah, I didn't.
Hey,
That's because me and David both got our sights put on at the same. And
I'm really happy and love the way you responded with Jim. Because I told Jim. Well, no, I told him like, you know, there's been some videos we've made of that picture. You obviously haven't watched the review because
maybe I should add it to this one. if he wants to be so smart.
It was, dude, he was like, are you? I'm like, oh yeah, he paused like 3 or 4 times during the video and just put that up like, beep. And then all of a sudden for the next 5-10 seconds, it's a picture of you holding that fucker.
That, and it was an intro.
I told him that too. I told him that too. I laughed.
You know, he thinks like somehow he can retaliate. If he ever puts anything on my truck like he did to you, I will put that fucking picture of him with a dildo. I'll have Hector remake that. We can get a picture of him and we'll make it even spicier. And I will put
Trust
it on
me,
Facebook every day,
Hey,
Jim.
I've got a lot of pictures that I can use. I'm pretty sure I showed you guys this. Hold on, let me look at this one.
EMT
Go ahead,
says back to Hector, it must tickle. Might be why Matt laughs so much.
What's that? Why?
Because we were touching tips.
He was real good one day. I started with a Hitler stash. I'm like, no, I'm going to keep going. I almost blacked in the whole sunglasses. He was so out of it. He didn't. Well, there, look on the top. You can barely see it, like, just quick glance. But I did the what is it? Charlie Brown hairline, and then on the top we wrote douche across the top of his head.
I'll just put this out there. I'm Irish, and no matter how it ends, I will end on top.
It started with his brother making him look like a fucking cat. Oh, wait, I better show his brother, because he blames me for this. It's like, no, that's your brother. And he woke up when I started taking a picture and had no fucking clue.
That was funny though yesterday. I thought you said you weren't going to invite him over here anymore. I didn't. He showed up.
But I didn't. That was the truth.
Personal favorite. See, there she is again.
Hey, I just showed you. He messaged me.
No, I don't want to see that.
No. He just got his truck fucked up. And he's supposed to trade it in because he's got this new one. They already gave him a bid on what he's ordered or whatever. He just said he got in 2 accidents within 10 minutes.
Were they his fault?
2 accidents. That's what I said. How? I said, how? You drinking or what? No. Well, he was out on his bikes today. So I didn't think he was drinking. I like her too. Actually, I really like her. Not the biggest cojones, but you know what? I tell you what, those are nice hands.
Looks like?
Those are nice hands.
What's her name from Beetlejuice?
Charmed. I was thinking the one from Charmed.
Either way,
she's the.
I don't even need to know her name. Just shut the door on your way out.
No, the Charmed one is a major leftist.
Most of, if they are,
Yeah. EMT says a 303 British. My dad had one that he got on trade. No,
that was the Ishapore, and it's chambered in 308.
Alright, so you get talking about guns again.
brass butt plate with a box top, trap door, and a quarter in the stock. Pretty sure the U.S. quarter ain't original. Just wish it was a George facing out so I could see the date. But whoever embedded it liked the eagle. It's quite possible old enough to be a silver quarter. It's been a while since I've said it, so...
You know your old BMG? I saw a guy shooting, and he thought for a second it was one of the Warthog rounds. He's like, this is the biggest bullet I've ever seen in person. It wasn't the Warthog round. I think that's a 30 millimeter or something. It was a 20 millimeter round. And it's for one of the, maybe Apache helicopters or something like that. But they made this gun. The gun weighs 175 pounds. And he shot...
Right behind Captain Kirk.
He shot a van at like 700 or 800 yards away with this thing. The gun alone, 175 pounds. It looked like the the BMG, but it just bolt action, one shot. Have you seen that yet?
Mm-mm.
I'll try to look it up for you. I won't show you there, during the video or nothing, but I'll see if I can find that again.
Didn't Scourge. What a madamandu. Then he says, fire on E3 and take a shot. Okay, is that the one you were counting on?
Well, you know what?
you-
I just count on Clyde. Clyde always fucking calls a shot.
I haven't seen Clyde. McLean. Oh no, I hope McLean doesn't get a hold of me. Oh no, me think thou too much, homeboy. Matt. McLean, I like you better with hair, Matt. You're looking a little Latin, if you know what I mean.
You know, here's the problem though. My hair grows out and it irritates the fuck out of me. Oh, there is like literally that I always say one of my favorites. She's literally in the top 5, if not top 2. I don't know what it is about her. She's got it going on.
Then he says, oh my god, if I would have done what I wanted to today. He says, 22 minutes and 28 seconds. She squirted, Eric. Wink. This is the, yeah, I know what you mean.
$100 a round for this.
Steven, standard marijuana is Delta 9. Anything else derived from hemp and chemicals are used to extract everything before tuned into a final product. Worst chemically stripped I've heard was Delta 8. I tried HHC in New Orleans and it's 100% no-go for me. I just felt drunk but remembered nothing. Woke up on the floor of the bathroom, banged my head on the wall, slid down the wall into a pretzel shape. Okay, so 8's out. Yeah, we already talked about this though. McLean, a scope over Sharky, question mark? I'm ashamed of you. I have no idea what you're talking. It would be a scope over you, not Sharky.
Well, I told you I wouldn't show you, so I won't show you right now. But
Steven says, I don't care if there is a God. I mean, there's already thousands of religions. Odds are you're going somewhere. Hell, when I die, I'm fine with what to do, whatever. I want while I'm alive. Hector says, whereas
True.
I'm a baby-eating atheist. Hell, isn't even part of the equation. Me no, afraid of big scary red horned man, laugh out loud. Matt says, beers all. Thanks, Matt.
appreciate it.
Words of wisdom.
You know what? Matt's got sound advice. People should listen to Matt more often.
Mr. 27 says 48th. Means we're close. Then he says, intro David. Then he said, hi, Matt.
Howdy.
At least someone that actually, at least someone's not a jerk about it all
Oh,
the time.
that is Joseph. He's always, you know what? He's always a pleasant, nice feller.
Then he says, no multi-man beer, whiskey, 10mm, 12-gauge guy is missing. You know, every now and then we get these little splurts. The thing is, we both still talk to him almost every single day.
Who's that?
Multi-gunman?
No, but not who's.
On Messenger.
Yeah, you're talking to him.
Me and Mr. 27 are
Tight.
are
They're like dicks intertwined.
Yeah, we're like, well, not that tight. She's a personal fave and has a really nice ass.
Pause for a second. Let's do this quick.
Wait, one more. Sharky, S-H-O-E. That's because it's the wrong video. Oh yeah, yes. This is the caps for a reason. Love the sheet covering things properly. Okay.
Cheers, my brother. From another mother. You know what? Honestly, I really don't like the face. She's a butterface. I mean, I'd still do her without a paper bag, but honestly, I don't know why, but I don't like her face.
I kind of like the waterfall in the pool, though.
I like everything about her other than her face. Her face is not horrible, don't get me wrong. I'm being way overly picky. But seriously, she's like got dimples under her eyes or something that just they don't sit right.
On my game, I throw her for that and the next girl. Okay. Going off the...
She's very cute.
I already know what this is by smell alone.
What is it? I think you saw the bomb. I tried to hide it, but you saw it.
So that's how you're equating that. I think I know what it is.
What is it then? If you're wrong, then you're really fucked up.
It's whiskey wanting to be Scotch because they can't be.
You're right.
Oh,
right.
that buttery smokiness though. Paul
Hold
John.
on. I'm not gonna play the video for you. I said I'll do that later. Look at this gun though.
Is that what this was?
Yeah, it's Paul John. $175. Or I mean 175 pounds, the gun alone.
Actually, I have seen that gun fired. Really doesn't kick all that much because the
No,
thing is like
well, it weighs more than a frying
the
pan.
thing is a football field, a barrel.
Yeah. Actually, the one I saw that I was trying to look was.
Did you answer the question, Paul John?
Yeah. Yeah, it was. The one I was actually looking at looked like a long barrel 30, or not 30, 308. It honestly looked like my AR, barrel-wise. Hold on, barrel-wise. But when I say barrel-wise, the barrel was also this thick. I meant length. More Beowulf. Honestly, more Beowulf. It was a lot shorter. This one's
By
a
the way,
lot
there's
longer.
going to be one of those here.
A Beowulf?
Jolson's bringing his.
Hey, Jolson, I love it, buddy.
He's also bringing
You know what? Between him
suppressor fun.
and the farmer down south, they always bring something fun.
The farmer.
Yeah, you know the farmer and Caitlin?
Cherokee.
What are you laughing about? You know what I'm talking about.
The farmer.
Well, they fucking live in farm country. He better be doing some farming.
Jesus Christ. I think, yeah.
Living in South Minnesota, that's all you do down there.
Cheers, cut up for like 5 minutes. It's 9 p.m. my time right now, and my daughter is here too, so family time. I'm sorry, I'll catch up tomorrow. Hope. Oh, hey, Matt.
Who's that?
Sharky.
Sharky. Hey, Sharky. Guess what? I ain't taking no special days off at least yet for you, but I tell you, can't wait to see you here. Make sure you get some venison recipes, because I'll bring over some venison for you to cook. I still got to look actually in the fridge for it. I know I have some, but it's not going to be the best cuts, I'm guessing.
Okay, I'm dying fast here.
Yeah,
Did Scourge.
I already left.
Who would have guessed Eric liked straight 8 in his hiney? Hector. Who you ask? Salty Shellback. Would fuck the two of you. Oh, excuse me. Pre-gaming to excess today. Not to mention, I fucking probably so dehydrated. Seriously, before I went over to see you, I drank like 5 fucking glasses of water. Fuck. Cheap old gun guy, America's another name for?
Joe Biden! Fuck Joe Biden! Fuck Joe Biden!
Sharky, and back. Damn, sights on that Smith look good. I'll polish one of those out.
Sharky, since I know you like the 10 mils so much, I'll bring mine out for you. See if you can shoot a grouping like the last professional. Tell you what, me and Eric ain't shooting groups like that with my gun.
That guy always say, every gun I own is a lot better than me.
Yeah.
And having, see,
No, but seeing him shoot all like 20 guns you brought out and then bring in mine, giving him like right at the end, and seeing that group, I am really happy and confident with my purchase of that gun. Dude, it's you're like you said, it's better.
Sean,
it's better than me.
Sean put every round inside of a quarter.
They were touching. They were touching.
Sharky, SH, made it finally, outro babe. Oh yeah, now I need a private beach. Thanks. That's it. So we need to go to the club and talk about this. You know what?
It didn't say it was like tropical or nothing, which I'm kind of disappointed. I do like it. I do like it.
I don't like I shouldn't like everything about this, and yet I still want to give this an 8. And I'm not a huge IPA guy, but
It has the hoppiness that I like, and I'm fucking on the second one. And usually I get mosaicked out.
That's where you said that you'd probably drop out. And
no, it's smooth.
I got to give it an 8.25. I know we don't do quarters too often, but I got to go 8.25 because I'm really stuck between an 8 and an 8.5.
We've seen this swimsuit right at the very beginning.
Yeah.
Different girl though.
My one problem with this is though, there's not really a description of the drink. You know what I mean? Like it's good, but there was no description, so it's kind of like
Coffin IPA. What is?
I thought it was coffee originally, potentially, and then I read more. I'm like, oh, I don't see no coffee about it. But either way, I knew it was one we never tried. It was good. But for advertising purposes, I would say I would maybe probably give it an 8.5. But with the advertising, it's got an 8.25.
Smile money in the club. Hector's not loser. Says
hold on. I got something for Smile Money. I got a slingshot here.
Smile says late one. Cheers, clubbers.
Direct hit.
Smile money. By the time you get to this part, I hope the antacid worked.
Oh fuck! He's downing the bottle, knowing I'm on the video.
Like that night, I had
shit.
acid reflux. I ate half of the bottle of Christine's shit, milk in our fridge. I was eating cheese. Oh my god, that was nasty.
Oh, I brought.
Salty says double naked in the basement.
No, I bought. I bought. I didn't bring. I bought some good cheese, that whiskey cheese that you really like, and the mango cheddar.
Oh, fuck, I gotta eat.
Yeah, we'll cut some up and we'll go grill. Later, boys, we're going to get to some food action.
We're out of here. Cheers. I'm not
Love
sure.
you all.
I don't think you're.
You all fucking haters.
Yeah, just so you know, you're probably not going to see me tomorrow. Sam hasn't been doing well, and we could talk about that later if you want. But I told her I would move her motorcycle from Wisconsin to her new home in Minnesota. Got to see that. If Sam sees this, got to see her house for the first time in person inside, and it has a lot of potential. So big congratulations to Samantha and Gage on their home.
Absolutely.
And
I thought they were already in there, though.
Yep, they are.
Oh, but they're still moving some stuff?
Well, no. Everything's been moved except for her motorcycle.
Oh, okay.
What are you doing tomorrow?
I got to work, but that's what I was asking.
Oh, God damn it.
No, I'd be willing to help if at the right time.
As soon as I got done with work, I just need...
I got mornings free. I got to work, in the afternoon. We'll talk about it after the video. Sam, congratulations. I would love to help if need be. If I can.
So I probably won't be here tomorrow because I'm giving Sammy a hand, and I got to move her motorcycle, and then Matt says hi to Hector.